The starting 11 now. First for Chicago Fire 2 and head coach Mike Matkovich. A 4-3-3 formation. Just super draft pick, drafted 80th this year. He comes in and he'll make his second start of 2025. Just outside of Chicago, Illinois, Elvis Osmanovich, our center referee today. He sounds the whistle and we are off and going. Back forward to Augie. Here's Augie, has Daly on his right. Daly's cross cut out. Ben Augie signed in February of this year, drafted 80th overall in the most recent MLS Super Draft. He'll take FC Cincinnati's second corner of this first half. 2 corner goals for this year. Augie stands this cross back post, headed in the thick of it. Now headed back toward goal, just over the bar. On the door early is FC Cincinnati 2. Tyrone Marshall said at the beginning of this year, it's not the first ball, but the second. Already made a big impact on the Chicago Fire 2 team this season. 8 total scoring attempts. Making his 6th appearance, 5th start. This whipped out wide to Reynolds near side. Cassano looking for the give and go. It falls back to Cassano now. Claudio Cassano trying to muscle his way in. It's a corner won by Fire 2. This portion of the match is brought to you by Wintrust. Chicago Fire 2. No corner goals in the 5-1 win against Orlando City B, but 3 of their goals scored were set up off whipping balls with pace in off crosses to the back post. Cassano fires it to that back post, headed off the bar, the rebound, put home, Fire 2 on top. Two goals in as many matches for John Diouf, 1-0 Chicago Fire. It's that back post off a dangerous cross, again as Cassano sails it in. Falls right to Diouf in front of goal. Headed off the bar initially. The second effort deposited. Foul given there at the bottom of your screen is Daly taken down. Los, his clearance, headed back on toward Augie. Augie in, it's Augie! Diving on it is Los. Another outstanding defensive recovery by Chicago Fire 2. This time from their netminder Patrick Los. The way though the backs for Chicago Fire 2 able to collapse in on that ball has been played. That is a goal for Mike Matkovich and his team, how they use their possession advantages in a purposeful way to control that tempo. Part of that calls for them to be aggressive, be on the front foot. They haven't been able to do that consistently so far despite the lead, but now here they are, aggressive on the counter press, toward goal, batted down by Crockford. Mike Matkovich wants his team to be on the front foot as often as possible. Leading the way is Dylan Borso. Jimenez now flings it out wide. Caicedo angles it in toward Los, fumbles with it, but pulls that ball in. to this near touchline as Daly will swing it to the back. Tarilla fumbles with the clearance, now worked out wide. Here's Borso. Options, laid off to Hulyud. Hulyud gives it up, it's Cassano. Cassano, edge of the area. Here's Reynolds. Cuts to his right. Reynolds skips it past that far post. Way through, it's a corner one. What a promising build-up and spell of possession for Chicago Fire 2. The unselfishness first from Borso to give it up. And then waiting is Claudio Cassano for Justin Reynolds. One corner goal today so far for Chicago. Cassano, in swinging ball, in the thick of it, pops over the bar and out. John Diouf has been a menace in front of goal, just on the edge of that 6-yard box. That time gets a head to it, but heads it wide. The whistle sounds from Elvis Osmanovic. We have reached halftime in Chicago, Illinois. The 24th minute goal from John Diouf, standing up for the duration of the 45. Again. And now we're back underway for the second half. FC Cincinnati 2, Chicago Fire 2. It's the home side on top through one half of play. FC Cincinnati back on it. Daly turns, fires it back to Augie. Augie's cross claimed by Los. Shukaluk goes down. That will sound, or draw a whistle, I should say, from Elvis Osmanovic. No options going forward. Diouf will give this back up to Los. Borso will get it back now. Still Borso leading the charge. Lays this off, shot toward the near post. Trickled wide, but a corner one. Impressive breaking out from the middle third of the pitch. Borso called his own number last time on a breakout. Cassano fires it from distance. Crockford parries it away. A seeing eyeball finding its way toward Nathan Crockford. Cassano shorts the corner in. Given back to him on the overlapping run. His cross nodded toward goal off the bar. A whistle will wipe it out again. Chicago Fire 2 probing for Reynolds. Straddles the stripe now. Here's still Reynolds. Finds Shukaluk. Pulls that ball in. It's Shukaluk dribbling past the near post and out. Already 3 corners in this second half alone for Chicago Fire 2. Cassano services it in. Falls to Diouf, who heads it wide and out. Crisp passing at the moment for Chicago Fire 2. Fleming has a hit from distance. Just Trip Fleming stepping into one. Saw an opportunity. The former Wisconsin Badger Trip Fleming. Now a trifecta of changes. Hurtado, Peter Mangione amongst the amongst the 3 changes for FC Cincinnati 2. Alfredo Chavez as well joining them on the pitch. Much like Kenji and Boumediene, first time this season that Mangione has not started in the midfield for FC Cincinnati 2. Logged over 500 minutes on the campaign. Crockford, emergency clearance. Headed back toward Borso. This will be a whistle. Throw toward Chirilla. Chirilla's taken down. Quick free kick taken. Daly gives it up to Adnan, former Stanford Cardinal. Lifted back ahead towards Stefan Chirilla. Nodded away and cleared away. Andre Chirilla, though, one back. Here's Mbomadem. Muscle his way through. Sam Williams not pleased with the whistle. Nonetheless, we play on. Mangione worked ahead, promptly turned away and won back by Chicago Fire. It's Jason Shukaluk springing Chicago free. Cassano steps into one, goes rolling right past the outstretched hands. Numbers were even for Chicago Fire too, and yet they earn a corner on this. It's Claudio Cassano over it again. Cassano, consecutive corners won. Cassano lifts it, back post, knotted down and in! Back-to-back matches, back-to-back goals for Jason Shukaluk. Advantage doubled. Off the training ground for Chicago Fire too. This executed to textbook perfection. A well-placed ball off the restart. Here comes FC Cincinnati 2, funneled over to Hurtado, I should say. At the penalty spot, looking for Mbomadem. Mangione, edge of the area. Mangione gets it back. It's Mbomadem, turns, fires, Mbomadem! The Frenchman pulls a goal back in spectacular fashion, 2-1. It all starts with the play of Dylan Hurtado on that wide area. It's where Tyrone Marshall wanted to see them take more advantage. Initially cleared away, but coming out of a crowd with it. Mbomadem ahead, Mangione. Rolled out wide, it's Daly now. Daly, his header off the bar and out. Mbomadem pleading for a foul. Very nearly finding a second goal for not him. Given up to Fleming. 9 previous meetings, including once this season. It falls to Mangione. Now rolled ahead, it's Chirilla. Chirilla cuts to his right. Chirilla headed toward goal. Oh, goodness. Could have been dangerous for John Diouf. It's a corner won by FC Cincinnati 2. Very nearly a costly mistake for John Diouf. Will trigger this in late in regulation. Mbomadem fires it in, falling through. Jimenez tried to lay it off. Instead, it's Borso. Kaye can't take the touch in traffic. Here is FC Cincinnati 2. Whipped ahead. Crockford comes out of goal, takes the man down. That will draw a whistle. A straight red shown to Nathan Crockford. Keep an eye on the right side of your... Chirilla sidesteps one challenge, now a second. Osmanovic sounds the whistle. It's all over at SeatGeek Stadium.